All right, example 1 here, Math 7, Lesson 7-7. So example 1 is asking us to find the area and the perimeter of the following shape and to round to the nearest tenth. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. So you can see here that the shape that we're dealing with is a circle. They're looking for you to recognize that. They're looking for you to recognize that you're needing to look those formulas up. So first and foremost, I'm seeing area. Going back and looking up that area formula because I just learned it and it's given to me, so why would I work harder when I can work smarter? Area equals pi r squared, making sure that I write that r squared smaller so I know it's a squared and not a 2, or times 2, I mean. Okay, so area equals pi. All I need to be able to do is the radius. Don't forget your squared. Tons of students forget to put the squared on there. Looking in the diagram here, I know from my vocab that from the center of the circle to one end point, that would be my radius. Meaning my radius is that 9.25. All right, when you're doing this, you want to always do pi last. So first we're going to take the 9.25 and you can use the little x squared button. You have one on your calculator too. Actually, I can probably pull it up and show you. Yep, yours is right there. Just one lower than the pi button. Skip a button and then boom, you can use that squared. You don't need parentheses. And we get 85.5625. So pi times 85.56.25. And then right away, I'm just going to multiply that by my pi, making sure that I'm using that pi key to get an area of 268.80252214. Remember, first writing that decimal down, then we can round to the nearest tenth as it directed us to do. So nearest tenth is the 8, tells me to look at the 0. The 0 tells me to chill. So I chill with that 8. Meters was the label as per the diagram. And squared because it's area. Boom. Up next, coming in, is your perimeter. Remember, fancy name for perimeter is, and that's what you need to understand here, is that perimeter is circumference. And again, you are given that formula, so we're going to just use that. But here, we do have a choice of which formula is going to be best to use. So we've either got C equals pi times D or C equals pi times 2R. Now, given our specific situation here, since we are given the radius in our diagram, it would just be easier for us to use the circumference formula that has the radius involved in it. So that's the one I'm going to use. You could still use the other one. You would just need to know that you need to convert that radius into the diameter. Okay, so C is equal to pi times 2 times my radius of 9.25. So circumference is equal to pi times 18.5. And that's where I jump to my calculator. 18.5 times pi gives us a circumference of 58.11946409. Again, writing that decimal down first, and then we can round to the nearest tenth to get 58.1 meters. Not squared because it's not area.